Going anywhere today. I mean, there wasn't much positive, from the quarterback position, the receiver position, the tight end position, the running back position. None of us can play like that and expect to win. So all of us have to go out and do a much better job than we did today. Take the coaching, understand what we need to do better, and then go out and execute next week. I think our execution was just terrible. We just couldn't do anything offensively. We couldn't sustain drives. We couldn't get a first down. We couldn't run it. We couldn't throw it. It was just a bad day.
It's got to be the beard. Tom Brady and the Patriots lose their season opener for the first time since 2003. Miami rally past New England in the second half with a 32-20 win. Brady 0 for 12 in the second half on throws at least 15 yards down the field. 0 for 12 in the second half. Wow. He could not connect, as you just mentioned, and for the first time, Tom Brady has become the starting quarterback. The Patriots find themselves in sole possession of last place in the AFC East. It's still early, no need to panic. So we'll have Skip explain to us what happened to the Patriots yesterday.
For what happened yesterday, I blame not Stephen Ridley.
No.
Stephen A. Smith I blame for what happened yesterday. It is his fault, and I want the world to know that I predicted this on Thursday when this man had the gall, the unmitigated gall, to quote you, to sit across from me and try to steal my thunder by picking my Patriots to win this year's Super Bowl. Not just to get to the Super Bowl, but to win them. And what did I say? You hex them. See, it's beyond jinx. Jinx is just game to game, but hex is season long. You can't get out of the hex. So what happened yesterday was completely and utterly predictable because Tom Brady played a sensational first half. He rolls up his offense, did 248 first half yards on the way to maybe 500 for the game, 20-10 at halftime. Tom's QBR, scale of 0 to 100, was 80.8 at halftime. And in the second half, Tom Brady had a QBR of 2.5. 2.5 on the scale of 0 to 100.
Wow.
In the second half, my Patriots, they're not yours, they're mine. They rushed all of 28 yards, while the Dolphins rushed for 126 and Noshawn rushed for 91 in the second half alone and just took the game over. I told you earlier in the show, they missed LeGarrette Blount. They needed him to be the big bad closer yesterday, and Stephen Ridley, he just can't do it. You can't ask little Vereen to do it. And I think they missed Logan Mankins yesterday because they couldn't protect Tom Brady. He got sacked, four times in the second half? Come on.
Yep.
It's got to have something to do with Logan Mankins. God bless him. He got hurt in the Tampa game, but whatever. Yeah. But in this case, they just flat out missed him. So we go from great to playing the worst half, the worst second half of a regular season game I can remember since the first Super Bowl that Belichick and Brady won together. That was the worst I can remember, and I watch every Patriot game start to finish.
Wait, so
it was horrendously bad.
Stephen A's fault. That's
it's
what happened
all
yesterday?
His fault.
Okay.
Yep, and they're doomed because he picked them.
Okay, well, as long as we got
First of all, if you think that the New England Patriots are going to duplicate that horrific performance in the second half yesterday, you've got another thing coming. Outscored 23-0 by the Miami Dolphins. Are you kidding me? Mere bag of shells. These things happen. You know, the road to greatness sometimes is impeded by potholes and things of that nature. These are the kind of things that happen.
That was
it's no big deal. But I will tell you this, Skip Bayless. Pay attention. First of all, do you know that dude, Noshawn Moreno? Do you know that last time he faced New England, he was a member of the Denver Broncos and rushed for 224 yards?
Who won that game?
And New England won that game.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying to you is that you combine it with what he did yesterday. What was that? 358 yards over his last two games rushing against the New England Patriots. There's something that they have a problem with pertaining to him. Number two, is Rob Gronkowski healthy?
Reasonably.
Reasonably, but not nearly 100%.
Caught 4 for 40.
Not nearly 100% or whatever. But he was targeted more than anybody. Why? That's the problem. Yep. The Patriots lean on old habits. Well, Rob's out there. Let's throw him the ball. He's not 100%. Use the man as a decoy. He's not what he used to be just yet. He still needs to.
Now you're acting like a Patriots fan.
I'm simply saying to you that, you know what? Make sure you use him as a decoy. Kimbrel Tompkins is out there for a reason. Julian Edelman had over 100. He had 105 receptions last year. Use him. Use these boys. Use Ridley out of the backfield. Use Amendola. Why in God's name are you throwing to Rob Gronkowski 11 different times when he's not 100%? That's all. I just said throw it to Fareed.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to you that these are the kind of things that transpired. The Patriots got roughed up yesterday.
They did.
The Dolphins introduced a faster pace, but at the same time, defensively, they really went after Tom Brady. And they sacked him 4 times. They forced 2 fumbles. You got to look at the Miami Dolphins, give credit where credit is due, because they were ready for this game. But at the same time, the Patriots need to get a little bit more innovative, stop falling back to old habits. The Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski. Gronkowski ain't what he's going to be. He ain't what he used to be. So don't target him as much. Maybe you would have won this game.
Maybe. Remember, speaking of Noshawn, remember the tears that flowed down his cheek?
When he was listening to the national anthem.
It was at Foxborough.
Yes.
Before the Patriots game. This man gets up for playing the New England Patriots.
He gets up, period, on game day.
He does. He gets
They say that he's
up.
very quiet, very non-assuming, doesn't bother anybody, relatively mild-mannered during practice. And then they say once game day rolls around, he's a different beast.
All right, Coach Bell.
I'm a little concerned.
You are? You want to...
Mainly because you picked him to win the Super Bowl. but in reality, because I'm not sure they can run the ball the way they did last year, and I'm not sure they can protect Tom Brady the way
So are
they
you
did
walking back your pick?
I feel better about my Dallas wins the East pick than my Patriots get to the Super Bowl pick at this moment.
You're attacking my wrong Super Bowl pick. That's not the pick I'm concerned about.
Oh, we'll get to that. That could be soon.
Saints?
That is not
Shall we be talking about
marching
the Saints?
in?
Yes, eventually. Coach Belichick,
that's mine.
known for making adjustments. We'll see if he can make some New England Patriots at Minnesota on Sunday. Minnesota looked good, by the way. Moving on.